Look, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it looks like a duck, it's a duck.
Hey everybody, it's your girl. Nothing's impossible. 77, straight out of Brooklyn.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing great. It's morning, of course, when I'm doing this video. I don't know when I'm going to post it, probably tonight sometime. Guys, I just came really quick because y'all do not know how much you affect me. I mean, I get your emails, your personal messages in my inbox. I get your comments on my videos. And I need y'all to know, you guys are just as much a blessing to me as you say I am to you. You know, you guys let me know that, hey, you know, I'm going through it too, Jackie. You ain't never lied. This is the truth. That's happened to me. This has happened to me. But I got a letter. An email. And I said, oh my God, I have to respond to this by video. So here it is in a nutshell, so I can get to the point and I can get on my way. The letter basically said, I'm paraphrasing because I don't have it in front of me. It basically said, look, I've been in a relationship with this guy for 2 years. And it's been a struggle. We have a great relationship. I know he loves me. Even though we have our problems, our situations, we always seem to work it out. He comes from a very big family. And they're very closely knit. Okay, she said the problem is his family does not seem to like her. And even though they don't come out and outrightly tell her, they give her all the signs that they don't like her. And on top of it, he has 3 friends. One was the best man. He was the best man in one of his friends' wedding. And the other 2 he went to college with. She said ever since she started talking to him, everybody, you know, like in the beginning it was really nice and everybody was cool and so forth. And shortly after, they started to see how much affection that he had for her and how much he professed his love for her. Everybody started acting funny. The friends stopped coming around. The family, you know, they're very short, you know, response with her. Like, she'll say hello and they'll nod their head or wave their hand. And she said the pressure was really bothering her, but it wasn't bothering him. So basically, they would get into arguments all the time, and it would only be about the fact that these people are ill-treating her. And, you know, in the lower part of the letter, she said, he kept telling me not to worry about it and not to worry about what they feel and what they think. But it was bothering me, and I can't understand for the life of me why he doesn't see this. And in the lower part of the letter, towards the end, she said she was crying. And basically, she said the reason that it hurts her so much is because she knows that those people, his family and his friends, made him happy far long before she came around. And even though he tries to act like it doesn't affect him, she knows that it does. So the bottom line is that they took a break from each other. Here's where I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I have my reasons. I'm telling you, this story is amazing. She said as soon as they broke up, you know, took a break, everybody started coming back around. All the family started becoming more happy. His friends started hanging out with him. And now he's talking about the fact that he doesn't really know if he wants the relationship back. And she asked me in the letter, do I think that he chose his family and friends over her? I thought about it for a second. I've known of a situation similar to this before. And as much as it may hurt, this is just my opinion. It's not factual. It's not concrete, but my opinion is that, yes, I do think that he would much rather have the people around him that he's known and been familiar with, and he would much rather not lose them as opposed to losing you. Because if you tell me that after you disappeared, everybody started coming around and he started to be very active, and every time you spoke to him, he was with this friend or that friend, and his family started to become more, more visible and get more involved, then yeah, I think maybe the pressure was on and he probably made that decision. And it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing, because the funny thing that you said in that letter also, and I'm so sorry I'm not reading the letter, guys, but you get the gist of it. The other thing that you said in that letter was that he never dealt with it. He never addressed it. He never inquired about it. He never asked them. And I'm going to tell you a story about me really quickly. When I was married, my husband and I, after we had our second child, I decided that I didn't want to work anymore, because I took my son back, to daycare so quickly after having him, and I missed all the things like seeing him walk for the first time, and and every time I got a call, he said mama, or he walked, I cried because I missed those things. So when my daughter was born, I told my husband, I said, honey, I want to stay home, and he said to me, you can stay home. No sooner than he said that I have my resignation letter typed up and I faxed it in immediately. You know what I'm saying? Just in case he changed his mind. I'm saying all of that to say he sent for his mother, and his mother came up. And when his mother came into my home, he stood in the presence of his mom and he said, Mommy, this is my wife, and I love her. And I know that you love my ex-girlfriend. And on the way over here, when I was bringing you from the airport, you asked me about my ex-girlfriend. Yes, honey, my husband was the truth, honey. And he said, please don't come up here and disrespect my wife, Mom. I love her. I'm not interested in my ex-girlfriend. And if you don't love her, that's okay, but please respect her. How you doing? That's what it's all about. In this life, sometimes you got to make some hard decisions. Sometimes you got to stand up for the one that you love. Because if you don't do it, ain't nobody else gonna do it. And on top of that, okay, all the people that is in his life, his family, his friends, they all are living their lives, I'm sure. They all have loved ones. They all have girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever the case may be. And I'm not sure. I don't know your ex or whatever, but I'm sure he's not telling them how to live their lives. So if he's chosen to enjoy them while they enjoy their lives, then so be it. He's not for you. That's my opinion. If he's for you, he's going to stand up for you. He's going to be hurt with what you're hurt about. He's going to address what bothers you, no matter how silly it looks, no matter how minuscule or how petty it may look. Sometimes people just make up excuses just to not have to deal with the situation, okay? Look, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it looks like a duck, it's a duck. And many of us want to say it's a swan, it's a pigeon, it's an eagle, it's a duck, baby. Quack, quack, waddle, waddle. It's a duck. That's my opinion on the situation. I'm dropping this out to y'all. I'm sorry for rushing because I have to get to work. But tell me what you guys think. Please drop your comments in the down below, okay, in the crotch. Okay, guys, peace and love. I hope you guys give her some good advice, but basically that's my take on it. All right, later.